You know, for my worry about how long that took, that was actually about as much as I planned, which is good. But hello, and welcome back to Gnomoria. Rooibos Rise. I don't think I said that first time, so I apologize, but Rooibos Rise is what it's called. When we last left off, I was looking at how to do this, and I have successfully figured out how I would like to do this. As you can see, there is 2 sawmills and 2 stone cutters. I figured I'd put in the extra sawmill because, as nice as this doesn't leave a whole lot of room for future expansion, so I figure expand now, expand today, plan for today, to have it done tomorrow. There you go. But I dug out, I told them to dig out enough for another stonemason and carpenter each, and a stone carver and wood carver at the end of each. And then I think what it'll do is give a little turn. Although, why would it give a turn? There's another area. We can just continue the hallway, dummy. Boy. I still don't know how I want to try and handle this. I want to have a goblin invasion before I try and handle that. But speaking of which, how is the armor going, buddy-o? Just a breastplate. Oh my. However, we are entirely out of copper, so that's not so good. But let's dig stairs down right here to see what we can get on the next level. Now, the floor in here is finished, which is good. They need lighting, which is not so good. But I think continuing... Hello. The ambassador from the Quirky Kingdom. I didn't realize it was the Quirky Kingdom. Okay then. Why is there a stairs there? Why is there a stairs there? Why? Where the hell is the stair? Okay then. Apparently there was just a set of stairs dug into this mountain to get to the roof of it. To get to the resources. And then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, let's just put a mine inside of our town, which does prove to have its own issues, but, you know. Now, what I think should be done is replace more of this floor with engraved basalt. Like so, and yeah, like that. There will be a wall there, so I don't really need to do it there. And then, as per what appears to be a dazzling tradition, is replace the floors underneath doors with what? Carved. Replace floor with carved marble. Actually, having said that, I wonder if I can just leave it open. I think that might serve better. Not have a door, because I feel like with another wall, it would look kind of awkward to have a doorway. Though having said that, there's been inlets before, so you know what? Just like that. And then replace floor with more basalt, engraved basalt. Just for this little piece right here. And then eventually this wall will be entirely replaced with something fancier. Although it is a hallway, so probably nothing too fancy. But, you know, something. But they have dug all of this out. They have not, however, continued going. Let's dig that out. Here's a question. Do we have a dedicated hauler? I don't think we have a dedicated hauler. Which is something that I've always found was extremely important. Especially with all of this crap lying around. Last thing we know is a serpentine golem. Guys. Did... Why did we get an ambassador from the... Well, I'm sorry, but in my mind, the metal dealer is more important. Also, there's something that I wanted to address right here. Now that this has started to grow, this is something that I found rather important that really needed to be addressed. In that, this right here, I don't think this is really enough. I think the wheat field needs to be expanded. However, due to the kind of hack... Oh, it is the beginning, mind you, but the kind of hackshaw nature of, let's put these up on the hill. I can't cut down the hill to increase the wheat field now. Let's put these up on the hill. Can't increase. Metalworker ain't got nothing. So what I think I'll do is deconstruct the lot of you. And then cut down some of that hill in order to expand the wheat farm down. Because I can just easily place those down here. Now, here's a question. Are people actually going to haul anytime soon? Because hauling would be rather nice. Music, what are you doing? Okay. Wanted to make sure. Terrain, dig, hole. Let's say, well, we gotta forage this out of the way. And the alpacas are randomly on top of a hill. We got a breeding pair, but we can't actually increase the herd because they're on such a tiny hill. Dig a hole. Diggy dig a hole. Just all of that. All the way down. And I need a metal worker and a schmelter. Which whoever thought the metal worker was a good idea. Saying that copper could have been used for plenty of other non-decorative things that were important. Like we could have given this guy 2 stone statues and it would have worked just as well as a copper statue. Same deal with this thing. We're at this 24k already? My word. Merchants from the Quirky Kingdom. Do we have multiple merchant stalls? This is a thought that worries me. We do not. That is highly important to have multiple merchant stalls, at least right now. But while we are here, let's actually put the tables down. Like, let's say like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then chairs. Have birch beyond the back and pine in the front. No, I wanted furniture. Do furniture. Thank you. And pine. There. Now they should be able to do that, and then once they do that, I can make... My lord, we are torturing our market keeper. We force him to sit on a hackshawed piece of stone as a chair. We are horrible, horrible people. However, what is horrible is how low our food is. So I'm going to buy all of the wheat grain. All of the grapes. Yeah. All of the cotton, because we have a very small cotton farm, so I think that would be important. And then we can just sell... Honestly, we can sell so many cotton seeds, it's not even funny. Let's get... Yeah, that'll be good. 191. Trade. Oh, yeah, right. Right. Let's do 150. I'm just going to... $241. Send it back. Offer is currently 120. Apparently I didn't offer all of them. 10? Let's just put it up by 10 until we get... That's good enough. Trade. There we go. Now we have grain to work with our food, and we have more than enough food at the moment. It's just that it's spring, so working with our food would be fairly nice. However, we do need people to go hauling. See, this is why I normally have a dedicated hauler. Actually, how many... See, we have 2 masons. I think, just temporarily, Wrath of Slayer is going to be created as the... Let's not edit one. Hauler profession. Who will still do his job with, okay, Doctor Agriculture. Why does the weaponsmith have horticulture and farming? Why does everybody have horticulture and farming? Okay, not everybody, but why does, like... I don't get it! Maybe it's because they don't have a whole lot to do right now, so they wanted to send them to work. That's a very good idea, Self. Why don't we do that? So I am going to move the people who do not have a whole lot to do. I'll remove that. I'll move the people who do not have a whole lot to do, so like the smiths, to haul before they build. I like this idea because that means that will have people still do hauling. Why did I hit escape? I have no idea. Because that is fairly important to have these things moved around before they create something that may or may not be out of our control if it does happen. Did you just go pick up like a plank that someone left? My lord. Being helpful would be nice, mate. What? Armorer. You know what you should be doing right now, Armorer? Flying staplers? I'm sorry, Flying Staplers, but we need to have a talk. You need to get to work. I specifically made you go haul, and this is what happens. Oh, by the way, that bed's done. So let's designate, deconstruct, designate. Yeah, those 2 words totally look exactly alike, Self. Let's designate just a vacant room so that way anybody can get it. And I would like... I like to include the doors. The door... Because door value could add just quite a bit. Depending on the grade of door. And we're back where we started. Okay. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to continue the housing up a floor rather than expand it this way. The haulers don't appear to be hauling very much, which is rather problematic. Also, clean floor order there, please. Somebody. That would be fantastic for you to do, thanks. Except there's apparently not a whole lot of place for you to do it in. Merchant from the war. I don't have another merchant boots. That is unhelpful. That is just about the exact opposite of helpful that you could just shove on me, game. Why are there dig jobs in the air? I'm guessing that it's because those were on ramps, but now, designate the farm. Expand the farm out right to the wall. That should help with our wheat and straw production, because that should help with the yaks, who can probably expand out this way some more. However, we need another market stall, which appears to be made out of birch and, unfortunately, a serpentine chair. So, another market stall out of... no. Apparently they're pine. Okay then. Question mark. And sadly a serpentine table. Sorry buddy, but my mind commands me to do this, so you're just gonna have to deal. So 3 pine tables and a serpentine chair. 3 pine tables and serpentine chair coming right up. Carpenter, 3 tables if you will. Out of your finest pine planks and slash sticks. And stone cutter, stone mason. Just like take a rock and just like carve a hunk of it off and use that hunk to, like, I don't know, put armrests on this thing. Cause that, you know, be a first. Be a leader in the English. Be a leader in the industry. Put armrests on your chair. Now, as for here, I think replacing floor. By the way, I can probably cancel those now because I have dug it as far as I needed to. Really, I use those as to picture it properly, because I don't think you can replace the floor while they're there. But anyway, see, now I think now, though, framed, frame smooth floor. Block, I would like, we're not doing bauxite blocks. We need to add bauxite blocks. I was planning on bauxite. Where is my bauxite, game? I demand it. Please. Oh, we even found granite somewhere? Where did we find granite? That's interesting. Alright, that is Stonecutter A. Do we have Stonecutter B? We have Stonecutter B. I want Stonecutter B to make up to 16 bauxite. Okay. Actually, I have an idea. Okay, so it's marble, serpentine, basalt, lapis, bauxite. I'm going to reverse this on the other one. So it'll be bauxite, then lapis, and then basalt, and then serpentine. So that way we have a mix of both blocks being created. And if the other blocks are filled out, well, then there you go. Then he'll be working on the blocks already. But anyway, terrain, replace floor. And let's see here. Where was I? Yes. Frame smooth floor. Out of bauxite blocks, and let's do pine. Now, how does this look? I can't tell. That's not helpful at all. Music? What are you doing? Really? Really? My lord. Also, our hauler's still not hauling. See, I like that and I don't. I kind of like the frame, but I'm not sure if pine is the right color for it. Music is dying down, and it is fairly quick. And when I tried to zoom out, it lagged. So there you go. Now, this is gonna be fun, because I have no idea how we're going to do this. All I know is sound the alarm. And I want the Fortress Watchers here now. Not earlier, now. Let's hit play. Okay, there's 3 fighters. Copper Claymore, Copper Hammer, Copper Shield, Bronze Axe, Bronze Shield. Really, this isn't that dangerous. Like, honestly, this isn't too bad at all. I was expecting something a lot worse. In fact, so much so, now that our shield bearer has a full suit of armor, the shield bearer is going to be getting the taunt skill. But luckily we have a stone door right there. The nice thing about a stone door is that it takes the goblins forever and a decade now to knock it down. Also, apparently the captain was registered to get the bronze. Yeah, I wish it was bronze. The copper, and I'm okay with this. Let's actually just meet them on the battlefield. As everybody else is far enough away, just send all squads, because the taunter will get in there well before everybody else. Everybody, get in there and fight! That guy lost an arm. There is still the claymore, but it's only a sword. Is all goblin blood? It's all goblin blood. Goblins are falling. More goblins are falling. There is a hammer, but we got it. Okay. Now, I am going to tell the training grounds you guys to get off and ring the bell again. Really, I was expecting, like, at least a fully armored enemy. If not, well, okay, maybe not an ogre just yet, but at least a fully armored fighter. Would that be soldier? No, I think soldiers start to come in when they get iron. But you know what I mean. So that wasn't too bad, I really gotta say. I was hauling a little bit, but I decided to take a break, man. You know how it is. Really? It did not occur to me that the ambassador spawned in the one location on the map where we couldn't get to them. Or rather, they couldn't even get down. I thought even if then, they could like climb up the mountain and then go down the stairs. But apparently, getting the merchant state was just not meant to be. Oh my. You know what I didn't do? I didn't go mining. Let's go mining. Let's do 35, and then let's do, like, I don't know, 15 on either end. And then I'll just have them start doing that now. Right, more importantly, I've figured out... Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel what I just started to do. Cancel job. Because we have so many rocks that we need to expand the stockpile for it. Because otherwise, I think that is why nothing is getting stored. Because there is no way for them to store it. Okay. Designate stockpile, expand this one. That should help immensely. In theory. Hopefully someone will be smart enough to move all of this singular clump of dirt. Yes, they will. Okay. So now they can go and start... Yeah, there we go. Oh my. That is what I'm talking about. Why? That hurts. That actually physically hurts my brain. I'd say we're doing fairly well, as it stands. I didn't actually put the smelter to resmelt things, however. So let's do just that. Smelt on repeat, smelt on repeat, and just do that to everything. My OCD tells me to put the claymore first because it came first. Come on. It has to be entirely perfect or it can't be done at all. Helmets, breastplates. We're actually starting to get copper. One of these days I'm going to pronounce things and state things correctly. And when that day happens, it will signal the end times. Could you kindly actually hit the repeat button, cursor? Thank you. But we're actually getting bronze now, which is nice. Ambassador from the quirky... What do you mean you've left? That's right, I gave... Well... I was about to say, I gave that room to the other guy, and then he died. Right, that's what happened. Right, silly me. Do we not have the tables? We do not have the tables. Why don't we have the tables? What are the wood... sawmill? What's our logs looking like? It's not looking like anything. That's why. Alright. Well... let's go out there and chopper some logs. And apparently cancel a forage job over there. And agriculture fell trees. Just all of those trees and those ones and just this entire hill, really. And then come out here and get some birch along with more pine, and that'll serve us for a good long while, I want to say. Whether that'll hold up, that has yet to be seen. I do not, however, want you to chop the one on the magical floating block of dirt there. That is where one of the few gnomish wizards died, and now it is imbued with magic and floats magically in the air. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yes, that'll get us more wood so we can continue our work. And more importantly, continue going through here. I can cancel these, and I think I am going to leave the video off here. So when we come back, I will probably finish my turn. It is about midday, the 7th day of spring, so that should be okay. But when we come back, I will probably finish the floor where the the wood and stone users shall be. And then I'll possibly start, I don't think I'll be able to finish, maybe, the workshops, which, by the way, are all birch. I never really thought birch would be a good work environment material, in all honesty. It's too bright colored that it gets tarnished way too easily, especially on a stone cutter or a sawmill. Yeah, that just feels weird and awkward. But oh well. Suppose we'll make them out of birch. But that's for next time. So until then, see you later.